Hey Libra, this is your reading for why am I still single? Like, why am I single? Why am I single? It's probably a little bit of frustration, at least the way I said it. If you're not feeling frustrated, I don't know. If you're just curious, genuinely curious. If you're just curious, genuinely curious, you are lying to yourself. You might be a little frustrated, and if you are frustrated, take that in tow. So I feel honestly that, like, there's a 5 here. There's like a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So I made a 5. Look who came to the party. Will 5 stay though or not? I don't know. Oh. Alright, let's see. Pick your card, and all these cards, just so you know, are not going to be... A reading is not going to be done for them in this video. If your cards are picked, check the description box for timestamps. If your cards are not picked, check the description box for a link to where the video is for your cards, possibly. Okay. I honestly thought it was 2, 3, and 5 that were gonna stay. I'm definitely 4 is definitely not. No. 5, I mean, why would I be forced to make a 5 if 5 wasn't gonna be in this video? Is this right? Is this right? In the name of love. Really? I hate this. Sorry you have to see this. Okay, let's see what happens. Pick your, if you pick these, stick around. If you didn't, you do what you want. I think one of these might show up in the reading I do for these, honestly. So, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna start reading. We will start with 2. I shuffle off camera. Wait. Because I do jumping cards and nobody has time or memory, as in phone memory, to be shuffling on camera. Okay, why am I still single? Right? Let me shuffle off camera. Whoops. Okay, so I was shuffling and not much was coming out, so the compass and children. Your love life is being affected by children. Whoa. Okay. So first impressions were, it's just not the time. I don't know why, because this is a compass. Just first impression, this might be for someone who's gonna click in and click out. It's just not the right time, and maybe you need to focus on something else right now. Either your children or your inner child, or you're childish, and you need to you might want to explore that. Or you act like a child around people, and so they're turned off by your behavior. That's one. Okay. And when I pull the top card off of my own deck, I get stop and baby maybe. Girl. children. Boy, honey. Sorry, I'm freaking out a little bit. Are you possibly pregnant? Or expecting a child with maybe someone else, and now's not the time? Or, bro, what are you saying? What are you saying? What are you saying? What are you saying? What's going on here? I know this is a compass, and this typically means when it's in the upright position that you are going in the right direction. Follow true north, follow your intuition. So I'm gonna look at the guidebook and see what it says about this. And I know this is about actual children, and it's also about your inner child, and it's also about... This looks like a lot. It looks like there's other stuff to be dealing with, and then I also got childishness. So if childishness is something that rings true for you, maybe that's something to look at within yourself. Either embracing it or exiling it. Let's look at what the book says about the compass. Another kind of narrative that I might be getting, that I'm getting from this, when I looked away and I looked back, is, firstly, a compass says, as long as you orient your compass to true north, the direction of your higher power, you will never be lost. I got, with these two next to each other, and this stop being here, it kind of seems like you might be thinking that if you have children, they are the reason why you are still single. Like, oh, maybe it's my children. Like, maybe it's because I have kids. That's why I'm still single. And no, that's not it. At least it says stop thinking that way. If that is what you're thinking, that's not why you're still single. And if that's been your biggest deterrent, if you've been wearing that like you're carrying of a cross, then stop. And maybe you do know better, but really come to peace with the fact that you have children, and that to someone who's right for you, that is going to be something that might make sense for them and be very desirable for them and adore you even more for them. But until you get to heal that within yourself, you're going to keep attracting this, is it because of my kids type deal. So here it goes. Okay. The compass says you're entering uncharted territories right now and can expect wonderful new experiences. Stay on the highest path of your destiny. You will need to keep your compass pointed to true north. Only spirit or higher power can serve this function. Money, property, prestige, romance, and other material achievement can help you find your true path. They are simply things you may experience along the journey. Know that spirit is working in your life. So even if you feel lost temporarily, it will be easy to find your way. Have faith and trust your compass. Because with spirit as your true north, it will ensure that you'll never be lost, even on starless night when everything seems dark. I think the uncharted territories might be, I feel like someone who clicked on this maybe hasn't been single for a while, or has been, and they were in a situation where they had children with someone else, and they think, oh, is it because I have kids that's going to stop me from meeting someone? And the message is stop. Okay, thanks. Good luck. Something really funny has been happening in the readings lately. The same cards keep showing up, and it's really funny because I can only assume that it's because when I choose to put the different, because I do this, like I do that. Oh, whoa. I do it better than that. Ugh, crap. I'll fix that. Anyway, the same cards have been showing up. So, look, that's Lost to the World. Oh, no, it's not. So it's interesting to see what numbers get picked to stay and what numbers go, and what the cards say a different type of story, but in a similar type of way. It's interesting. Anyway, number 3s. What is, why are you still single? What's going on? I'm gonna shuffle the cards off camera, and we will see. Okay, if you pick number 3, I had to stop shuffling because the cards are too excited. I was drawn to pull from my own deck, and all these came out. I'm scared to even see what this is all about. because I wrote these, and I'm just like, all right, you're gonna be so messy. This jumped out, this jumped out, this jumped out. A pack of cards kept trying to jump out, and I was like, no, I'm not doing all that. I already have 3 here. And then they forced themselves out. So I have a lot of cards for you, and I'm gonna do my best to cover what I can, but I have number 5 to do still. So let's go. Bone Collector. Oy. Magic Stream. Unexpected Visitors and Protection as the Bone Collector, and Lord Above. Okay. Golden Palace. I can't even with this right now. Golden Palace. Making a choice. Actually, I feel like this was... Okay, we'll leave it like that, but I don't know. I feel like I saw it upright. And Cleaning House. And One Ring Circus, which I also feel like should be upside down. But I'm gonna do that. Okay. Let's see what's up here. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What is going on with you? Okay. I'm gonna pull a romance card and see what has to be, what a common thread amongst this might be. Oh, stop it. I just need one. Just give me one. I can't. Oh, come on. Okay, thanks. Alright, romantic feelings. Some others tried to come out. I can't right now. 3s. Y'all are too hyper. There's so many coming in for you. Romantic feelings. Alright, it says, your feelings are real and worth exploring. Are you seeing multiple people? I think you probably have some suitors. Oh, is there unrequited love here? I picked up Forgiving and Learning as the top. I probably screwed myself over with this one, but we'll see where this fits in. Forgiving and Learning. Okay, here's something else I'm getting. I don't have time for all this. Personally. And I feel like that might be a part of what you're thinking. Am I still single? But then you have so much else going on in your life that you're like, I don't actually have time for romantic feelings. And so you're for like romance, for being in a relationship. So on the one hand, you want it, and on the other hand, you don't. And so you're watching this video because you're like, but why am I still single? Because, baby, your energy is all over the damn place, okay? On the one hand, you want it. On the other hand, you're like, I just don't really know what should I? Or you have a lot of options, or multiple options, with a couple of men or women. I don't remember if I said... Oh, girl. Okay. Come the fuck up. So I picked my own deck, and this is blank. As I said, I picked a bunch of cards for you, and I think, yeah, for some of you, you're drawing a blank. Like, you have to make a choice, and you're having a really hard time making a damn choice, and you'd rather go it alone, but then you're also kind of like, but look at all what I could have. Like, look at all of this stuff. Are you married to the drama? Cleaning house, you have to make some sort of decisions. You have to make some cuts in order for what you want to come in. The Bone Collector is upside down, and this might be like this might be related in that you need to clean house. Like, the Bone Collector is here to collect some bones. If you keep doing what you did, you're gonna keep getting what you got. You're safe. Whatever choice you make, you're gonna be okay. We'll see what kind of choice you should make. Your heart knows. We'll see what mine have to say, but if there's someone from the past, you might need to do some forgiving and some learning. Have you looked at what went wrong or what went right, or whatever you need to forgive and learn? As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So the confusion may not even be with people. It might just be within your spirit, within your heart, within yourself, over love and what's going on, and maybe a new person or someone or whatever, something triggered you wondering, why the hell am I single? And that may have brought on this onslaught of stuff for you. I do see the Golden Palace, which is like a kind of like a wish fulfilled type thing. Like there is like the promised land. It reminds me of like the milk and honey, like that type of energy. And that's what you want, because I do see she's over here looking like, I want something over here, which this is kind of the mess, but it might be that she's looking at the Golden Palace saying, I want this. Like, let me read this for you. It says there's always enough. So maybe there's someone who's like, I just can't make the choice. I don't know what I want. Right? I don't know what I want. I forgot this was here. Maybe you did get some unexpected people back into your life, and they stirred these things, and you're like, but am I, like, something, girl, ooh, honey, breathe, okay, breathe. Maybe you did get an unexpected visitor, maybe someone from your past, right, release and heal the past, and this kind of thing happened. Know that your angels, your guides, or your spirit, whatever, is with you. Feeling kind of hot right now in my ears. Oh, okay. Golden Palace. The Golden Palace card represents good fortune, ambitions fulfilled, wealth, and prosperity. It may also indicate emotional fulfillment, as perhaps you're entering a time of happiness that is long overdue. The message here is that self-worth isn't measured by what you have, no matter how abundant your life is. Instead, it comes from what you are, how authentically you're living your life, and how much love you're willing to share. Granted, receiving this card does indicate material gain and a furthering of tangible rewards, but things come and go. Knowing your true value leads to even greater riches. Share the wealth. All that other stuff is not hidden with me, except emotional fulfillment and entering a time of happiness that's long overdue. This is what you want. But there's a whole bunch of other stuff that you have to do, and you're kind of stalling on making a decision. Let's see what these cards have to say. Number one is like you're kind of blank. Okay. Okay, what they are doing. What does that even mean? The benefit of the doubt. I don't know. Blockage. Wow. Wow. Wait a freaking minute. Okay. What they're doing, they're smiling, but they might also not be smiling. Like, maybe there's a bit of like a, come on. The benefit of the doubt, I don't know. Blockage, who's that? You're just not meant to know right now. Sorry. Interesting. Oh, controlling. Yes, no, maybe. Not yet. Give your brain a rest. End this. Oh, honey child. Okay. Alright. Why are you still single? Number 3, I gotta wrap this up. What's going on here for you? You got a lot going on. And I think there's quite a bunch of overthinking. Like, this is you. Like, yes, no, maybe. You're trying to control everything. You're not kind of not surrendering, but, and I get it, wanting to control, because it is your life. But the final word on this is, I'm gonna go with end this. Okay? End this. You're still single, you're overthinking, and you need to get centered. Find some centering. Find your center. Just find a way to get centered in some sort of way, and feel yourself and where you're at. Okay? Woo, good luck, honey. Hey, number 5, welcome. Why are you still single? Why am I still single? Number 5, why are you still single? Let's see if we can get some answers for you, some insight for you. I'm feeling like you kind of probably already know, actually, in this moment, as I said that. But, let's see if it confirms what you've been thinking, or brings to light what you haven't been thinking / avoiding. I'm gonna shuffle the cards off camera, because I get jumping cards, and, I don't have time for that. Okay, see you in a bit. Oh god, a whole bunch of cards flew out for you, and I'm... God damn it. Gosh darn it. And I was gravitated to pull something from my own deck, so we're gonna see what comes up. I'm gonna stop and come back to this. Alright, this is what came up for you. Coming apart. Metamorphosis in protection, reverse. Wide open. Wishing well. Follow a leader in reverse, protection. Intention in protection. Okay, here's my snapshot of what I'm getting. Number 5's you, oh, bless you. Things have been, you've been going through a rough patch, or you've come from a rough patch. Like, a pretty heavy rough patch. Hugs. It doesn't seem like it was, not painful. So, sending you some love. You've gone through some changes, quite painful changes, I would say, uncomfortable changes. However, you're a certain kind of soul. You are wide open, I feel, to love, and you're afraid of the intuition. Maybe someone came up, or I don't know, but you have the intention of love, but you're kind of flip-flopping on it too. You're like, I want love, but then, geez, man, I'm such a mess. Or I want love, but you can't, there's a lot of noise, so you can't really hear your own intuition. You're open to it, and you've wished for it, and you want it, but there seems to be a lot of noise from what happened, or what's been happening or going on with you. Let's see what else comes up, okay? Okay, you, I pulled some romance cards for you, and all of these came out. Okay, we have retreat, we have romantic feelings, we have honeymoon, we have trust, we have worth waiting for, we have wedding, we have true love. Yeah, okay, you've been through the ringer. You've been through some things, and you want love, but you're afraid of it. Yeah. You do. You want love, but you're afraid of it. And that you're not following your intuition. Your intuition might be telling you something. Your intuition might be telling you something. Yeah. I pulled the top card off of my own deck, and your intuition might be telling you something, and maybe you're not following it. Get centered. Breathe. Know that where you are, what you're feeling, whatever it is going on is okay. It's okay to feel that. And just get centered and follow your intuition. Okay? Good luck.